Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel again. Keith here from Command the Hoop Celtic. If this is your first time tuning into the channel, please hit the subscribe button below, a thumbs up or a comment below. It'd be absolutely fantastic. I do apologise if there's a bit of an echo. I'm still settling into this apartment, so there's a bit of an echo, waiting for the TV to come, the mirror to be put up and other stuff. But let's talk about Celtic. 7 goals today over in Austria. 7-0 winners against Wiener, Viktoria. Yeah, it was a half-5 kick-off. Scottish time, which I think they're an hour ahead of us anyway in Austria. But look, massive performances from some players. Yes, it's the pre-season. It's all about getting the legs working, getting the engine room up and going again, especially for the second campaign under Ange. But Johnny Kenny with a couple of goals, Rio Atate scoring, Rockavat scoring, James Forrest scoring, Mikey Johnson, and most of all, the most important name to score today, in my eyes, is Christopher Jullien. A guy that I talked about last week on the channel, which the Schalke deal was about to be complete. Personal terms, wasn't agreed. And look at him today, started the game today, got around 70 minutes under the belt, had the captain's armband on for the second half, and he played quite well. He scored as well today, and it's a good performance. Does Jullien a part of Ange's plans? Now, I did come out and said on the channel last week, I don't think he's a part of Ange's plans, but if he gets a good pre-season under his belt and battles to get himself back in that position where he was first team position before he got the injury against Dundee United back in December 2020, we'll see what happens. We'll see exactly what happens. At the end of the day, we all love Jullien. He's a Celtic fan favourite. The goals, the mentality, and all he can do is prove the haters wrong. And if it works out for him, happy days. It could be a case that he just wants to get the pre-season over and done with, get all these games in, and then it could push him to get a move out the door with 1 year left in his contract. We shall see. But I'm delighted for him today. I really am delighted for him. I'm delighted for the team as well. Obviously we have some decent games coming up in pre-season against Lega Warsaw, a team from the Czech Republic as well, Norwich, Blackburn, and we don't have to worry about Champions League qualifiers. So I'm not a big fan of the goalkeeper jersey, by the way, the black goalkeeper jersey. I know Benjamin Seacrest and Joe Hart were wearing it today, and it was good to see Benjamin Seacrest come on. I have to say, Bosun Lahal played quite well at the back. I was very impressed with him. I was impressed with Itaguchi today as well. I thought he played well in the midfield. Abney Yeti, pretty average. James Forrest, good to see him back again, going down the wing. And Mikey Johnson, I've said about Mikey Johnson many times on the channel, a loan move needs to be done for Mikey Johnson. He's not the person to turn around and say, well, he's a cover-up for Jota. He's not good enough to be the cover-up for Jota. At least we have a bit of strength on the right wing where you can say, well, my Ada can play on the right or he can play on the left. And you got James Forrest in there with Abada. So I just think Mikey Johnson, Celtic, I think they need to offload him this summer. And I know there is big Mikey Johnson fans out there that think that he's going to come out this rut and he's going to be good and he's going to prove a lot of people wrong. But I'm just looking at him over the years, it's just been frustrating. And it's frustrating, and it's hard to say that because you want to obviously see the youths coming through, develop and play well, but it just hasn't been up to the levels. As you all know how I feel about Abney Yeti. Honestly, can we all just put a GoFundMe page together and get rid of Abney Yeti out of Celtic, because he's absolutely mince. He is mince, and the sooner we get rid of him, the better. It's a bit weird not having the likes of Tommy Rogic in the squad or Beat on the squad, and that's what happens with football. You just move on, and it's just strange. But I'm delighted for Christopher Jullien. Let me know who your man in the match was. I said there's nothing to really boast about. Yes, we scored 7 goals today. It's against a pretty amateur team, but it's all about fitness levels. It's great to see the coaching staff shouting on the sidelines, and fair play to the fans that turned up today as well in Austria, in Vienna. So speak to us all soon. Hell, up the Celts.